in the 21st century, in Nigerian schools, in Nigerian textbooks, English textbooks, they are still telling children to write a letter to their uncle in the village. Write a letter to their uncles in the village, telling him they need money to pay their school fees. Or write a letter to your dad's friend in another country, telling him how you will come to spend your holiday with him. Please, let's be realistic. These children are way wiser than that. These children have access to the internet. These children are on Facebook. These children have Instagram accounts. These children have to go. These children have Snapchat. These children are on what other social media platforms do we have? And then we keep going about saying malpractices of the increase. Of course it will increase, because these students know that what they are being taught is not relevant to what is obtainable in life. Majority of the things these children are learning, they know they are never going to use it. You can imagine what do you call it, NCE students still learning how to use typewriter. Who uses typewriter at this day and age? You can imagine children learning how to use tools that are now obsolete, tools they know they are never going to use. And I bet you this generation of learners are very smart. They are not ready to waste their time learning what they will not use. So they would rather not bother, and they would just rather copy. Please don't get me wrong. I am not encouraging malpractice, and I will never. But I feel that if these students are learning something they can relate with, malpractice will very well reduce. If they begin to learn courses in school where even before they graduate, they begin to apply it and they begin to make little money for themselves, they will put their minds to it, because they know it's something they have to know for themselves, because they are going to apply it and it will work for them. There's no point telling anybody to write a letter to his aged uncle in the village. Nobody writes letters these days. They have phones where they can send text messages, they do video calls, they do a lot of these things. So let's quit deceiving ourselves. The quality of education we are giving to the students now, especially here in this part of the world, especially here in Nigeria, isn't working. Little wonder why they go about saying education a scam. Whose certificates help? Because the majority of the graduates that have come out, what they have learned in school has absolutely nothing to do with what is applicable in reality, in real life. That is why you see somebody that studied Yoruba will tell you, I can work in the bank after all. It doesn't matter. Do you understand? So I think the earlier we begin to tell ourselves the truth, the earlier we begin to look at the quality of education, so to say, that we are shoving down the throat of those children, the better for us. Because if we don't, this malpractice of the thing is not going to end. It will continue. Thank you for staying tuned.